What's up out there? We are on episode 20 of Melvor Hardcore, and I'm kind of not where I want to be today. I seem to say that a lot recently, but I did not get the drop that I'm looking for. So I have the Signet half B, which comes from combat, and if you have this ring, this gold topaz ring equipped, it says maybe you should keep this item equipped for something else. There's an A and a B. The A part comes from skills and the B part comes from combat, which I've got the B part, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the last video. I wanted to get the A part, which is the ring part of it. And I have been grinding on this since the last video pretty much, and I don't have it. Let's see, I did wood cutting for like a day or a day and a half. I did a little bit of like mahogany and maple, but I spent a lot of time with redwood and magic trees. I ended up just selling them because I was like, I don't want the bank space taken up. But I spent like a day or so on that, like a day and a half, somewhere in there. Made some agility changes. Let's see. I finished off whatever bolts that I was crafting, but then I did some more fishing, so I have more gems. And let's see here. I fished up a bunch of skellies, so now I'm back up to 250,000 prayer points again. Let's see here. I finished off the gold and silver that I had, so those are all smithed up. Like, I've been doing everything I possibly can to generate any skill points that I can have and something that I need. So, I start off doing, what was I doing? Bolts. Because I needed bolts. I figured, hey, I got the gems here. I may as well finish them off, which is a great idea. And then I was reading, and they said basically wood cutting with the multi-tree and then magic trees and redwood trees gets you the best chance of getting this thing. Like I said, I let that go for a long time, and it wasn't getting me anywhere. So I thought, you know what? Instead of just pushing down the road of trying things that I don't really need, because I don't need redwood trees and I don't need magic trees at this point. I mean, I made some money off of them, but I figured it'd be better to push into something like crafting, which is what you see I'm doing now. And so that's pretty much what I did. There's a little guide. If you go to the wiki site, there's a guide that basically says go through like leather gloves, leather boots, the cowl, the vambraces, the body, and then the leather chaps. And once you get to here, skip over until you get to dragon hide, opened up at like level 57, I think it was. Yes. So I'm guessing the reason you skip doing the hard leathers because it all takes 3, and these don't really give you that much more experience than the one that does 1. Only costs 1 mat. So I bought 150,000 leather, and I think I had 125 when I started this. So I have some really kick-ass between the Crown of Ralix with a 10% chance to preserve resources and all the agility stuff that I've got. I preserve a lot of resources, and this has been going for, I don't know, since yesterday sometime. I started it early in the day. It's not like too early, but I'm up to level 85 now, which is pretty decent, I think. Let me grab this thing real quick here. Get these pushed over. So basically just been doing this. I have the ability to craft all the rings and necklaces now, so any of this stuff that I need, I can get. And then dragon hide, I have no problems with. At this point, the crafting seal is pretty worthless to me, but it's okay. I'm not too concerned with it. Mostly, I'm doing this if I'm going to go for completion on it. I definitely need to have all these need to be 99 to get the good cape. So it's not a wasted thing. I kind of wanted to go into herb lore, but I'm going to have to go into thieving to get more seeds and then come back into herb lore, because I think the first thing you can get is, let's see, you need garum herb and potato seeds, which I got some potato seeds, but I don't have garum herb. So I'm going to have to work on that. I think I can't even do the combat potions. Like, I literally have to start with this one. So I shelved this idea. Crafting was really simple. You can just come up in here into the shop. You can hit materials. You can buy a crap ton of leather. So like I said, I bought like 150,000. I don't know how much I bought now. because I ended up had 149,195 leather left. So then I converted those because you have to have one leather per green dragon hide that you need. So I ended up converting whatever I had left over on this pile into this. So however much I bought. So spent a chunk of money and converted those over. Um, so that's going fairly well, the crafting wise anyway. What I'm more pleased with, I guess, is the agility. I did change my um, pillar over to skilling, so I get more double items and chance to preserve resources and some more global mastery XP, so that's cool. I also changed, which one did I change here? There is one that was for, maybe I didn't change anything. So I'm working agility things on my standard account also. I'm pushing to get, I want to buy this red party hat on my standard account, wherever that's at. This thing is like 2 billion. 2 billion gold. I'm at like 1.6 or 1.7, and I'm kind of getting these a little confused because I refactored a couple things on this one so that I could get better, the pillar. I thought I did another one in here somewhere, but these are all damage based, so I'm not seeing where I did that. But I did some on my standard account also, so I don't know. I guess I'm getting confused because there's some really good ones somewhere in here for plus 15% gold points from agility, or gold pieces from agility. So I took this one. I definitely took that one. And I want to say maybe this one, there was some, I did take the agility interval because I don't need skill on my other account aside from the combat skills. So I made some adjustments there too, and I'm getting a little bit confused. I guess the only change I made here was the pillar, just to get a little better stuff here. So I was looking at this. I'm getting some pretty good passives here. I changed this wood cutting one because I was doing the wood cutting earlier, and I may go back to wood cutting if this crafting really slows down and it's taken, I'll let this thing sit tonight and see where it is tomorrow. But if I still don't have that piece I'm looking for, I'm going to go back to wood cutting again. Let's see here. So decent global mastery, decent global, all right, global skill, I guess. Good chance to preserve resources and double items. So these are really good. I really like this agility skill. It definitely pads out everything you've got in really nice ways. Unfortunately, I still don't have the ring piece that I'm looking for. So been crafting away and chopping wood, fishing, whatever I can get. You're supposed to do as high end as you can, and like I mentioned, the wood cutting, these two are supposed to give you the best chance because they're really high end, and you can do multi-tree, so you're getting two at once, which doubles the chance of getting the thing to pop out. But it's just not coming out for me. I would love to get, if I get that piece done, I'm gonna switch this ring out and put on probably, because I have both the skills and the mastery one. I kind of want to get the mastery up for this to at least 25%, if not 50%. The 95 is one that I think is kind of worthless. I mean, 2 rings and necklaces, I don't really know that I need that many, you know what I mean? Unless they sell for good money, I'll have to look at that, but I just don't see it being important to have that. The 50%, because it decreases your interval a little bit, but I really want this 5% resource preservation because that'll help, but I would love to get there faster with the mastery ring, but I can't put it on while I'm trying to get this other thing. I feel like if I'm going to put it on, I'm going to lose my chance of getting it, you know what I mean? So I don't know. That's pretty much where I'm at. And my plans for the next few days is just going to be this pretty much. Either wood cutting or getting crafting as far as I can. Definitely. If I get sick of crafting, I'll probably switch over to maybe thieving. Push that a little bit, get some seeds going, and start working on herb lore or something. I really don't want to stop and do skills at this point, but this isn't a bad time to do skills. And I can also go into fishing, say fishing for whales or something. That wouldn't be bad. I could push cooking a little bit because I think I'm up to what, cavefish. So I could fish up a bunch of cavefish, cook them up to another few levels. But again, I'd like to put those rings on and get the skill or the mastery up faster. And I can't do that if I got this stupid thing on. So I kind of got to wait. So that's kind of where we're at. Combat's on a hold for now, probably another week. It's going to take a while to get some of this stuff done. I really want to get back into combat and really want to get that going again. But the big reason I'm pushing for this ring, I mentioned it last time. I said item find, and I was wrong with that. It's like this other hat. If memory serves, it's like this hat where it gives you a 10% chance to receive double loot. I think that ring gives you like a 5% chance to double loot. So you put the ring with the hat, and you have the ability to get more, potentially more items drop. The other cool thing about the ring, and this is something I noticed on my standard account, I wasn't quite catching it. So if I go down here to agility, I've changed some things. So I'm only getting 17,000 for every 60 seconds. On my standard account, I'm getting like 24,000 per 60 seconds. It's like 59 seconds or whatever, but 24,000 gold. Now that signet ring has 100% gold. So if you get that signet ring, I'm getting like 48,000 with all the bonuses that are in here and that ring and everything. I'm getting like 48,000 every 60 seconds out of agility. So it's pulling down some seriously good cash, and it can help you find items, which is why I want that, because I want to get into some of the, like you might get a second chest from the dungeon. You might get additional items from, say, this thing. You're trying to get this, you want to get this dragon claw. You potentially get 2 dragon claws when it drops. Maybe. I mean, it's a rare chance, but, or you get, where you wouldn't have gotten a dragon claw, you now get a dragon claw because you get 2 chances. So one failed, but one succeeded. So instead of fail, 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 succeed, you might get fail and succeed, fail and succeed, fail, fail. You know what I mean? That's how I understand it anyway. So, at any rate, kind of a long discussion for not really a whole lot of things going on right now, aside from pushing, the crafting and everything. But that's it. That's all we got. And we'll be doing this the rest of the week. So Wednesday, you're probably going to expect more of the same, unless I get this ring and go on a wild hair, because I'm itching to get back into combat, and I'm itching to get pushed on whatever other items I'm trying to get and get my Slayer skill up and all that. So probably more bouncing around if this thing comes along. But at any rate, that is it. That is all we got for today. And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.